guys, it's Kayla here again with another process video for you all. This is using the absolute dregs of my kit this month, or last month, sorry. This was the August kit. So our September kit's just been released a little bit late, but we had some shipping issues. Anyway, I decided I would use up the scraps of what I had left, and I really was mucking around, and yeah, I don't know what I was doing. But anyway, I used this gelato to smear on my background. It's kind of like lipstick, I don't know. But what I do, and my favourite way to use it, is I just like crayon it on the background, grab a baby wipe, and I soften it and smudge it and do whatever with the baby wipe. And it doesn't leave too much moisture, so it doesn't warp too much. So I really like that way of doing it, and it's nice and soft. So I added that for a bit of colour behind this photo, and because a lot of the stuff was summer themed, I wanted to grab a photo that had something to do with summer, and I found this really old one of me and my sister riding my horse, and I think I was like 13 in this picture, so it's a very long time ago. But I love scrapbooking old photos. I have said a lot already. I love scrapbooking old photos because otherwise they just sit there and there's a whole bunch of stories that could be told. And to be honest, when I was that age, I spent most of my summer and most of my time after school on my horse. So that was what summer meant for me, and I loved it. So now what you just saw me do then was I splattered some Heidi Swap Colour Shine on the back, which is a butter yellow colour. And now I'm using scraps out of my kit to do the layers behind the photo. I did pull a poolside frame from my own stash, so it matched in with the poolside embellishments. I had that there to use, and I really don't use frames very often, so it was kind of a little bit of a challenge for myself, as well as the fact that it did match some of the stuff that I was using. So now I'm pulling some things. I loved that floral, and that was also from my stash. I think I had the die cuts to match, but I also pulled in these Dear Lizzie die cuts, and I used that rubber tag. So if you have seen my other process videos, the last one I did with my son eating ice cream, I challenged myself to use one of the rubber tags there as well. Because to be honest, I did find them challenging. I don't know why, if it was the texture or something. I just found them challenging to use, but I got them used in the end. So now I'm adding a few other bits. I've got the doily, which I can't remember which kit that was from, but if you do want doilies, check the link below because there is packs in the store. Really cheap with rainbow colours. They're really awesome. So I'm putting some string in that tag and using some of the vellum hearts. As you can see, I've got one of the blue ones and the big and a pink one. I absolutely love those vellum hearts. They are awesome. And I think I need another like 10 packets just to hoard in my stash. So I'm just using my stapler to staple on that heart because it's the easiest way to adhere them, and I don't like anything too fussy. I am a rather quick scrapbooker, and this layout came together pretty quickly. So I'm not sure if I showed on the video or not, but I did journal on this one. I used my printer to print the journaling because I didn't feel like handwriting, and I'm really missing my typewriter. I know you've probably heard me say that a few times, but yeah, I really miss my typewriter and the ease of just typing out journaling with that, so I need to get another one. But it's all good. So as you can see, I just stapled the vellum heart down, but I also added the string from the tag and kind of made it into a circle and stapled it so it would stay that way. So this is basically the base of my layout done. Now I wanted to get these sequins killed. Like, I found them so hard to use, and I just wanted to get them used up. So I pulled off this love and thought I might actually just bam have that as a title and the main feature of the page. So I put it on there, and I don't hate it. So I mean, I found it particularly challenging because I don't often do 8.5 by 11 layouts either. So the whole layout of this was confusing for me because it wasn't square, but it's all good, we got there in the end. I added some summer themed stickers from the poolside sticker sheet, which was in the PLK kit. So there was cute ones like In the Sunshine and Relax. That was a lot of what summer was about. We rode that poor horse to death. She was a Arab cross Welsh mountain pony, so she was only 14.2 hands high, I think. And she was my best friend. We rode everywhere. Like, I don't think there was a day where we didn't go horse riding, but it was so much fun. And I miss her to bits. She was 32, I think, when I had her, and she ended up getting founder and had to get put down because she was just really old and really sick. So yeah, poor thing had seen her days. She was actually an endurance champion, so she was very good at the long rides, which is what she experienced with us in the time that we had her. So miss her dearly, and I wish that I could give my son the same opportunity as I had to be able to ride a horse and have a horse, but I can't see that happening anytime soon unless we keep a horse in our backyard, which is not going to happen. So as you can see there, I did turn the camera off and go away and print some journaling, which I am now cutting into strips. I used a typewriter font, but it's not as typewriter as a typewriter. Snobby typewriterness coming out of me, but yeah, I got my story down on the paper, and that's the most important bit. I love the storytelling bit, and I feel so much better when I've journaled on a page. I feel like I've told the story. Like, I know a picture can tell 1,000 words, but when I look back through my mum's photos and things, there's questions I ask that she can't tell me the answers to because it's been too long. So that's why I think journaling is important. I don't know. I sound really like I'm on a what do they call it? A soapbox now. But yeah, I find journaling important, and I am absolutely rabbiting on today. I've barely had any sleep. I've been packing the kits to get out to you guys and trying to do it like ninja style, getting everything done, because I know that the next kits are going to arrive in a week, and I'm going to be in kit packing frenzy again. So I love doing it, but oh, holy smokes, there's a lot of kits to pack. So, and with a toddler around, you've got to be careful that things aren't snatched. Anyway, I'm using some liquid glass to adhere these down, which is like glossy accents. I just find that the quickest way and easiest way to adhere these. I did have trouble adhering it when it went over onto the sequin. I actually ended up having to staple the ends of a couple of them, which you may see me do on video. I'm not sure if I show that or not. So I've almost stuck all of them down. This is kind of the most painstaking experience of doing the layout. And then I'm pretty sure I add some roller date stamps as well, because I just want to add a little bit more black to tie in with the black paper, black and white striped paper that I've got in the background. So I pulled out one of my Dear Lizzie stamps and had a go with that, which I'm pretty sure is what I'm doing now. So I stamped "You Are My Fave" on the bottom. I really like that, what do they call it, shadow, I'm not sure it's called shadow stamping, where you stamp it, ink it once and stamp it like 2 or 3 times. So I put "You Are My Fave" and something sweet. Anyway, that's the layout done. I really hope you enjoyed this process and have enjoyed watching me kill my kit basically, and I will see you soon with more process videos from the next kits. Bye!